Are you ready for an epic adventure? That's neat, 'cause I am.
Alright, so I'm going to play some Xyris against a couple of guys. Just going to play on untap, yeah. So we're going to draw. Oh, I see you have a pretty good hand, so I guess I'll keep that hand. It's not that bad. And yeah, I guess let's talk about their commanders. So we got Sigarda over there, and we got Darian over on the bottom left over there, and we have Markov, which is some awesome aggro vampires. So let's go ahead and play my Soul Ring, get my target on me already. And yeah, everyone's gonna play a couple slow lands, so that's a good start for me, even better. And looks like he's just gonna come fetching even more. He's gonna play shock land. He's gonna play his a lord, which gives him a token because of his commander. It's pretty raunchy, so I'm gonna go ahead and play land. Let's see, what do we want to play here? I think we'll play Fevered Visions, which just says whenever at the beginning of upkeep, each player draws a card, and if it's my opponents, if they have 4 cards in hands after drawing, they take 2 damage, so it's going to get real confusing for everyone, apparently, and I have to explain it a lot during this game. So let's hope that it doesn't get brought up too often. Alright, so he's going to play a Mox Diamond, or discarding his land, he's going to play that Fauna Shaman. It's a pretty good card. Alright, so we're going to see what Nub does. Oh, he's going to play himself some Mana Rocks, and he's going to play, oh gross, we're going to get a Blood Artist, which is going to hurt us later on, so he's just going to attack me and the other guy. So now that it's my turn, I'm going to play Xyris and go to my end step, which will allow me to draw a card and pass it on, which is really good, because whenever they draw on their end step, I'm going to be making a snake through Xyris because of his ability. Alright, so we see Darian playing Basalt Monolith, pretty good card in that deck. Alright, we got Swifties over there at the kid, and he's going to put that on his little shaman. Alright, we're going to get that, oh awesome, a little Mana Rock. He's going to need that. Oh gross, I hit that card, and you're going to see why. So after attacking, he decides to tap 5 vampires and take control of my Xyris, which I cringed really hard and I cried, but don't worry, Keg, or Kegs, whatever his name is, he decided to tell me, don't worry, I can deal with the board. So I was like, yeah, sure. So I decided to look at my hand and ultimately play a land and pass the turn, because I trusted him. I don't know why I trusted him, but I decided to do it anyways. He seemed really nice. I think it's because I like Darian and I play him a lot. So yeah, I'll go to my end step, draw a card, and pass to him, and there we go. Let's see if he kept his word, and boom, wow, Day of Judgment. So Nub gets a little confused, but I cut that all out, so it doesn't matter. So we kill everything, we get a bunch of triggers off of that Blood Artist, and we all just take a few damage. And now he's going to play Sigarda, which is gross, and everyone hates that card, but hey, it's a fair game. So after attacking, he passes, and yeah, now we're going to get Edgar Markov, and he's just going to slap him right back, because, you know, slapping back. Oh, I drew this crap card, but whatever, I kind of like it. So after looking at my hand, I guess I'm just going to play the Signet and draw a land that I wish I had. But, you know, it is what it is. So he's going to play his Pain lands, which are pretty fun. And he's going to play Darian, and a guy that gains life whenever he makes a token. So every time he takes damage, he's going to make tokens, and he's going to gain that much life. So it's not much of a... not really doing much. Oh my gosh. Sigarda just got Double Strike and Slap Nub. So he's going to play Solemn Simulacrum, but I kind of need mana, and so I'm going to counter him, but I'm going to use that as an excuse. But really, I don't know. I guess that's a good enough excuse, actually. Alright, so he's going to play a Smothering Tithe, which everyone hates that card, and specifically because I'm a wheel deck, he's going to get a ton of treasures. So I'm going to play a Forest, and I'm going to contemplate on what to do, but I think ultimately I'm just going to cast Regular Behemoth so I can have double mana. I'm going to play my commander now that I got a buttload of mana. And I guess go to my end step, and I draw some cards. And then I'll pay for the Smothering Tithe for one of those cards, and then he's going to swing at me with 3 guys, so I'm going to block 2 of them, but he's still going to get through with 1 of them, so he's going to become the Monarch, which is a pretty fair thing to do. So he's going to tap on his end step, or tap on his second main phase. He's going to hurt himself, make another guy, and he's going to play that guy, which allows him to prevent combat damage. But over on Sigarda's turn, he decides to swing at a Nub since he already had some damage. He took lethal commander damage and died, and then we have Lonely Platypus join us, and realizing we're too good for him, so he left.
Hey man, you're talking way too slow for how fast-paced this thing is.
No, I think you're just not listening fast enough, and you're not really perceiving things the way they're supposed to be perceived, you know? This is a perfect gameplay, and I think that this is properly speed. And yeah, just enjoy it, man, okay?
Huh?
And so now that we're going on through my turn, so that you guys don't too confused. I decided to attack, become Monarch, draw some cards. Now I can have double mana, so I can play the Locust God, play the Discovery, and I'm going to name Snakes, because, you know, snakes. And I'm going to wheel, and because everyone drew 7 cards each, I'm going to make 14 snakes, draw 14 cards, and make, I make 7 locusts first, and then I'm going to make 14 locusts on top of that. There's going to be a lot of things coming into the battlefield, so that means Kegs gets to gain a ton of life. And you can see he's over in the 70s. So I'm going to destroy the boots because I figured it might be a good in the long run. So he's going to search for his own boots, though. And he's going to play Johnny's Welcome, and then he's going to play his boots, and he's going to equip that to his dude that allows him to prevent combat damage. And then back over to Sicarda. Sicarda's, he's going to try to destroy those boots, and the guy cried, but, you know, it is what it is. So he's going to swing at him, he's going to sack a dude who's going to prevent damage. And now Sicarda's going to, well, let's see what he's going to do. He's going to tap a lot of mana, I guess. And he's going to wipe the field again. And so, yeah, after that, he plays Vital Obedience and a Mana Rock, or Mana Dork, and I'm going to return the Locust God to my hand. So I'm going to play Guy's Cradle and tap into my Dockside that guy, and it's going to make me 7 treasures, but they all come in tap, which is unfortunate, but, you know, it's good for later on. So I make my Locust God, I go to end step, I draw 2, and I make 2 tokens, and now we're back to Kegs. And he's going to play Darien, and I think that's it. So yeah, we're going to go back over, and he's going to pull a trick that's really raunchy. He's going to exile my Locust God. So in response, I decide to Brainstorm, draw 2, or draw 3, and yeah, I didn't really have to do anything, and I forgot to put 2 cards back on top of my library, which is probably bad later on, I don't know. And so yeah, we see Darien getting exiled, but, you know, it's mono white, they like the lands, so no complaining. So we're going to play an island, we're going to sack some treasures. I think I'm going to sack all 7 of them, actually, and then we're just going to pay 2 on the Solar Ring, and we're going to cast Xyris. Yeah, that's a good idea to me. So Xyris comes in tapped, and then we're going to play Guy's Cradle, make 7 more mana, and we're going to use 5 of that. We're going to play the Eldrazi Monument, we're going to cast Battle Rhythm, and make 7 more mana, and we're going to use some of that to cast, well, we're going to use all of it to cast those 2, and then we're going to tap 3 to play that, and we're going to wheel. And so since they all drew, I'm going to make a bunch of snakes. When the snakes enter, I'm going to draw the same amount, and then I'm going to Cyclonic Rift by using Phyrexian Altar to make all the mana. And because I have Vicious Shadows onto the battlefield, I'm going to sacrifice my dudes, dealing damage equal to whenever, I guess what it says is whenever a creature dies, you deal damage to target player equal to the amount of cards in their hands. So I just sack a bunch of dudes, and they all take at least 10 damage each for each creature that I sacrifice separately. So I sacrifice about 8 of them, and, well, they both, or about 10 of them, and they both die. And yeah, that's the game.